I am very pleased with the win against a very scrappy Lipscomb team that never gave up, a team that has been playing pretty good recently. If you follow them, and we have a lot of game footage, they're battling everybody. So they're a dangerous team, especially if they can make threes. They made 6 of them in the first half. I think we had a 10-point lead. We did really well trying to run them off the line the second half, and they made 2 threes. They kept shooting them, and stop and think, if they made 6 and 6, that would have gave them 12 points, and we would have won by 1 with a 13-point lead. So if they just matched what they did in the first half, the game would have been really close. And very pleased with how we battled up for 3 quarters, and there was just a period of time there, 5 minutes, I guess. We just didn't manage the clock very well. The game managed very well, took quick shots, let them get a little happy, and fourth quarter was their big quarter for 18 points. And when you're down, then your strategy is to press, and we had our bench in, and it's not very fair, to them. They don't get pressed very often. It's the first bunch, and yet the first bunch didn't handle it very well either. But it's good for us to go through a situation we had, like call a timeout, take a deep breath, and hit reset, and finish out the game. And very pleased with what we did on the boards. I think we had 17 offensive boards, and out-rebound by 16, I think, or something like that. And free throws was very important that we hit free throws tonight. Pretty aggressive, physical game, and we got 18 points from there. Probably covered everything.
Not often does a team win making 1 field goal in the fourth quarter. The free throw shooting, as you allude to, how critical is that down the stretch?
Well, I didn't, and I'm glad you brought that to my attention. Yeah, 1 for 10. That, Damian, that hurts, but I understand why. Our shots, those 10 shots were pretty rushed. There was several of those shots that were pretty good shots that we got fouled on, and that's the reason we went to the foul line there 14 times. So it was good that we finished, and I'm glad you brought that up. I mean, that was the difference. That's a very good point. A team that can go 1 for 10, shoot 10%, and still win. Well, they must have done a lot early, and we did, but the free throw shooting there, and I look back at we got 10 shots, they got 18 in the fourth quarter. So turning it over, I was aware of turning the ball 4 times over in the fourth quarter, so we didn't get a chance to even score or fouled during that period of time. So I guess that makes it even sweeter. We won the game, 1 for 10, knocking down free throws, and good win.
You've had a lot of close games here early in the season. Ohio, James Madison, Memphis come to mind. And the way these girls were able to finish tonight, at least free throws, and then string together a few stops at the end to secure it. You feel those early season lessons and those growing pains that went through earlier now paying off here in league play?
Yeah. The team is gaining confidence, and it's just unfortunate that the bench wasn't able to just finish strong, because they're pretty good. They're pretty good, a technical or a foul, and I get put somebody on the foul line. Yeah, Emma Hess is going to the foul line. because I know what she's going to do there. And you could put Nina there, and typically, I think some of those, that 1 for 10 with some rush shots, and Nina usually knocks those down, and I think she rushed them a little bit, and there was several, I know 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, we made 1 pass, shot, and I guarantee you, if I look back, there's probably 20-plus seconds on the shot clock. And that turns it over, gets them another shot. Now, it'd be great if we made those shots, but no, we were 1 for 10. So we'll take the win and celebrate it for 24 hours and hit reset and start looking at Jacksonville, a team that, we beat by 1 point. We had a bad quarter against that. We had that discussion before I came in here. That was a 21-4 third quarter where we held them to 10 points, 5 baskets, but gave up 11 points on the foul line. I think they were 11 for 12 on the foul line during that quarter. And we took Paul may remember, I think we may have had 12 or 14-point lead or 10-point. I think pretty certain it was double figures.
You know, the 3 points in the second quarter of that game.
Yeah. And then stretched it out. But, hey, we're playing them at their place. They're a very good team, a physical team, a team that went to Minnesota and beat Minnesota at Minnesota early in the season.
The last one for me is the defense. You hold them to 32% shooting. You allude to the three-point shooting less than 30% from there. And it seems like even, down the stretch when the shots aren't falling from the field, you're able to get stops. And it seems like the girls have really bought into the defensive mentality of really playing good defense and letting that be the catalyst to this 22-2 start.
Yeah, I think their mentality can be summed up. Do you want to be up 1 and on defense, or do you want to be down 1 and on offense? I think my team would say, hey, we want to be up 1 because you're not going to score on us. They're just more comfortable with that. And yet, we've been in other situations against Jacksonville, down 1 on 2 possessions. Down 1, took a lead. Down 1 again and took a lead. So we have been up on that. But certainly, I think they thrive off having a lead and taking pride in their defense.